And we do have some breaking news that we want to bring to you. It was being reported by TMZ and now Fox News. We are learning that Jay-Z is accused of raping a 13-year-old girl. That is new in the Diddy lawsuit, and the new allegations are just coming out this evening. Jay-Z is being accused of raping a minor along with Diddy at a MTV VMAs after party back in 2000, according to documents obtained by Fox News Digital tonight. The lawsuit, which was initially filed back in October, was refiled tonight in New York by an anonymous accuser claiming Jay-Z, whose full name is Shawn Carter, raped her while Combs and Celebrity B watched. So that other celebrity, was not named. Initially, the lawsuit stated Combs raped the minor while Celebrity A and Celebrity B watched. Carter was named as Celebrity A in the refiled lawsuit. Representatives for Jay-Z did not immediately respond to Fox News' digital request for comment.
Wait a minute. Let me go back, because I think I might have misheard what I just heard. Hold on.
Celebrity B watch. So that celebrity tonight in New York by an anonymous accuser claiming Jay-Z, whose full name is Shawn Carter, raped her while Combs and Celebrity B watched. So that other celebrity, was not named. Initially, the lawsuit stated Combs raped the minor while Celebrity A and Celebrity B watched. Carter was named as Celebrity A in the refiled lawsuit. Representatives for Jay-Z did not immediately respond to Fox News' digital request for comment. Combs and Carter allegedly, quote, took turns assaulting the minor, according to the lawsuit. Many others were present at the after party, but did nothing to stop the assault, it alleges. The 13-year-old girl was dropped off at Radio City Music Hall by a friend as she wanted to attend the MTV Video Music Awards back in 2000, according to the lawsuit. In an attempt to gain entry to the venue, she began approaching limousine drivers waiting outside the celebrity-filled event. One of the limousine drivers she spoke to claimed to work for Diddy, the lawsuit read. He told her that Combs liked younger girls and said that, quote, she fit what Diddy was looking for, not allowing her into the awards, but inviting her to an after party. The 13-year-old, quote, recognized many celebrities upon arrival at the party and was required to sign a non-disclosure agreement. However, she was not given a copy. Combs, who would have been 30 years old at the time, then allegedly attempted to force the girl to perform oral sex on him. He stopped after she hit him in the neck, according to the lawsuit here. So,
All right, so we're gonna pause it right there, man, because they're firing off a lot of fucking information. First, I want to say salute to everybody in the goddamn chat, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I will say this does not surprise me one bit. You know, what's going on with Diddy. And we know Diddy and Hove, them niggas are partners. Even though it seems like Hove disappeared from the scene when shit started to pop off with Diddy. Yeah, nigga. You can't run. You can't run. One thing you cannot run from is the truth or your past. I knew this shit was coming. Shout out to my bro Jizzle, man. He brought it to my attention, man. I was in here putting up videos and working on other shit, and when I seen it, I was like, yeah, that sound about right. And you know, we listen to Jaguar Wright, and we listen to a lot of other people who talk about the evils that happen behind closed doors in the hip hop business. And she said, yeah, Jay-Z He's a nasty motherfucker. He ain't no goddamn better than P. Diddy. Mr. Take That, Take That. She said it about Diddy, look what happened. She said it about Hove, look what happened. A lot of people call Auntie crazy. You still think she crazy? Do you still think she crazy? I don't know. What y'all think, man? Tell me what y'all thoughts is. Let me run through this chat, man. I see y'all in the building. What's up, Miss T? D Love in the building. The homie Jizzle in the building. What up, Cash? Cash say that boy Jay-Z been suspect since the 90s. Hey, just like Diddy, it was more, I seen the evils in Diddy. I just didn't think Hove was that nasty, but birds of a feather. Okay, I ain't got to finish the rest. You know. Yeah, who else in the building? Charlize was happening, Charlize. She said, yep. in my Trey Songz voice. Man. You know, we heard a phone call with Diddy and his son. Now, I didn't know if that was a real phone call or not while he was in jail. And he asked, you heard from Jay? And his son was like, Jay ghosted. If that phone call was real, which I have no idea if it was or not, but I will say this, if it was real, that explains what's going on right now. He was like, okay, you ain't gonna do nothing to help me, nigga? I got you. I got you, nigga. Boy. Oh, boy. All that money. All that money. Jay-Z, you got one of the baddest women in the world. Now, I don't know when this supposedly happened, but regardless, you rich, why is you fucking with 13-year-old kids? Y'all some nasty niggas, man. And then again, you know, it's alleged right now. It's alleged. Let me go ahead and say that right now. It's alleged. Even though I don't believe it. Miss T say the whole industry is involved. I wouldn't put it past them, Miss T. Not at all. Not at all. James say, what's going on? Okay, he's just speaking. Okay. All right, so let's listen to a little bit more, see what they're talking about, man. Because we gotta know the facts, man. I don't want to crucify these people, but even though I know the way I feel, shit.
Now Jay-Z being accused in this now 24 years ago, raping a 13-year-old alongside Diddy at an after party here. So these are the newest allegations rocking the music world this evening. And we wanted to bring that to your attention all right here on Live Now from Fox. Of course, we will continue to follow this major story as the Diddy saga continues, and now more celebrities.
No, I was just thinking. They was coming from an after party with a whole bunch of fucking grown ass women. And you allegedly. Grown ass woman. You come from an after party, and the first thing on your mind is a 13-year-old. Somebody help me make it make sense, man. Because it doesn't make fucking sense at all. Let me go back to this chat, man. Because I swear I hope Hov wasn't a part of this. But that's okay. Beyonce gonna leave your ass, nigga. Yeah, she sure will. Charlie say Dame should be nervous too. Well, damn. Well, you know what? To be a lot of people that should be nervous. Hey, Jizzle, if you want to slide up here, man, feel free to do so, man, because I know you've been looking into it as well, pulling up all that information. Hey, I got Jizzle on that goddamn research mission. Jizzle like, we ain't putting out no bullshit, bro. I just want to go live, make sure my people are informed and give my motherfucking take on it. But to go back to what we were just talking about, a lot of people should be nervous. Everybody in that goddamn circle. Everybody. Especially the ones who was close like Jay. And Stevie J. You was real close, nigga. I ain't trying to throw you under the bus, Stevie J, but hey, I pray Stevie was not driving that bus with them kids on it. I hope you wasn't doing that, Stevie. Oh, man. Charlie say they are zeroing in. I couldn't even finish reading the rest of that. I can't even finish reading the rest of that. No, don't hurt my heart, Charlize. Damn, Miss T said they coming for Oprah too. Man, it's a dirty game out there. It's a dirty game. Let's take a look at this other. I think I got another video.
That involves both Jay-Z and Diddy now. This is an amended complaint accusing Jay-Z of raping a 13-year-old girl in 2000 along with Sean Diddy Combs. This is a new civil filing.
So let's go back. They say it's an amended complaint. So this actually happened back in October, if I'm not mistaken. And so I wonder what changed in this complaint. And why wasn't it news back in October when it actually was sent in? The complaint was filed. I got questions, goddammit, and I need some answers.
And we see the anonymous accuser here alleging the assault occurred after she was driven to an MTV Music Video Awards after party. This lawsuit was originally filed in October, just today refiled to include Jay-Z. I mean, let's start with the basics here. What are you learning about this? What is standing out to you?
Well, what is standing out to me is she was very specific about several things. She describes the house, she describes the driveway, she describes the exact assault, what happened. She talks about various stages of things that occurred. And I think that this is good because this way it can either be corroborated or not corroborated. So she's painted herself in a corner.
Why add Jay-Z now? If this originally was filed back in October, why not do it then?
Very interesting question. I think, we're seeing the same attorney for many of these complainants. And I think we're going to see more and more people added. I think there's a lot that they were looking to prove, and maybe they didn't quite have what they thought they needed to file against Jay-Z initially.
We always appreciate the insight and time. Jennifer Coffendorfer, thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen.
What up, Jizzle?
Yo.
So when you seen the news about Hove and all this nasty shit, was you surprised, or what was your thoughts?
Our first thing I thought was that dude. Oh shit! I'm on my computer. I'm making. First thing I thought was, let me get this. All right, you can hear me?
Yeah.
First thing I thought was that Tony Busby, which his past, I've already started on that, but first thing I thought was that's one of the first things he said was, "It's gonna be more. There's gonna be more."
Now explain to the people, who is Tony Busby?
Tony Busby, the Houston attorney for the Tony Busby law firm, who he was the one who came out with in the Diddy shit, and said, "I got 130 people." He put a hotline out there when the whole Diddy shit broke. He put a hotline up. I think he got like 5,000 reports against Diddy, and he said, "I got 130 people out of damn near 5,000. It might have been 3,000. I don't know, but he basically put a hotline up, and that's where that number 120 came from, because everybody that called, he took 100, supposedly 130 of those cases, supposedly.
So there actually was a response, and I don't know if you have it with you.
Yeah, it's in the. I put it in the overlay right there. You talking about the Jay-Z statement?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's in there.
Here you go. Okay. So there was a response from Hove, and you say this come directly from Rock Nation's Twitter page.
It's probably about 2 hours ago that this was posted on the Rock Nation page, which Rock Nation is Jay-Z's company.
So let me just do that. And I read this response. Of course, he's denying the claim. He's saying this is he definitely feel like this is a heinous act for anyone to commit, and he don't play like that, pretty much. And the tone of this letter, it was a lot of anger, and he's letting this guy know, I'm from Brooklyn and we don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? And go ahead.
That's the part I feel like he should have left out. I feel like he spoke too much in it. Far as this extra explanation of, I'm from Brooklyn, we don't play that. We go by certain codes. Well, we seen Africa Bambaataa, so we know that's not true. We've seen these uncles in the black community, these uncles, and touching on it. Like, we've seen that, and we've seen communities be complacent and know about it and not do nothing about it. So that part right there, I didn't like that he went into that bag, because that bag is the very reason why a lot of this sexual, touching on kids and things like that. That same attitude is why this shit goes unchecked, because we not acknowledging the shit that goes on in the black community type of thing.
Right. Now, we've known about Diddy, or a lot of us feel we know Diddy. I think I know this motherfucker. He's a nasty motherfucker. Besides the point, he came out immediately, just like Hov just did in this letter, and said, these claims are false, until that goddamn footage came out, right? So
Right.
Jay-Z actually responding in this post on his Twitter page, on the Rock Nation's Twitter page. Was it a good move to respond or a bad move? Because if there's any more information that comes out that solidifies these allegations, it's over for you, bro. So what do you think? You think that was a good response, or he should just shut up?
I feel like it's a good response. If you don't have footage, if you don't have Cassie footage, it's a good response. Like, I don't see it no other way. Like, and we can go ahead and go deep with it, because when it comes down to it, I feel like the truth is gonna come out, and that can go both ways. That's all I'm gonna say. That it can go both ways with something like this. Now, if you look at Tony Busby, first of all, we gotta understand this is a politician and a defense lawyer. Like, that's what he is. He's a politician and he's a defense lawyer at the same damn time. So, to me, that's a fucking conflict of interest right there. But I don't know. We shall see. I'm not going to put too much into it right now. I do feel like I will say that Tony Busby, he will respond within a matter of days, if not tomorrow. That's my prediction.
So the one thing I'm thinking about right now is when I heard the lady say it's a lawsuit. This is not a criminal case, right?
Right.
Does that change anything about, because we know when it comes to a lawsuit, all you got to do is settle, right? And that could pretty much clear things up, and I feel that's what Diddy tried to do with Cassie. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a criminal case at that point. It was just a lawsuit.
All right.
So let's say, for instance, this might follow the same fucking path. Who knows? You think Hov is gonna make that same move, or he gonna stand 10 toes down and say, "Nah, motherfucker, I did not do that."
What would you do? Like, I hate to, you know, like, it's hard to put yourself in a position and shoes of someone like Hov, but I mean, if you know there ain't no footage, you know you ain't dealt in nothing like this. What would you do? Would you just sit back and say, I'll let the courts handle it?
Well, I put it this way. This was my response. God honest truth. If I know good and goddamn well, I ain't have nothing to do with what these claims are. I ain't do none of that shit. Yeah, I let it play out. I'm not going to pay somebody just so my name is being put through the ringer because of the opinions of the public. I don't give a fuck what y'all think about me, because if I know damn well I ain't do it, take it to trial, bitch. But we see Diddy didn't want to go that route. And at the end of the day, now we see why. So
Right.
if we see Jay-Z say, "Hey, take it to trial," then I would have to lean a little bit towards the fact that he may be innocent. But
And see, that's
go ahead.
when I read it, that's what, like, I read that whole statement, and it was kind of hard to read on the screen just a minute ago because I looked, but that statement, that's what it said to me. He said not one single penny.
Yeah.
He talked about criminal. He's like, wouldn't you want these people off the street? Why is so when it comes to statute of limitations on stuff like this, I would believe this is in New York. And see, that's the thing. I'm looking for the motherfucking paperwork, because I when it comes to statute of limitations, New York, they just changed the law. If I do remember that there is no statute of limitations on something like this, if I remember, or if it is, then it's like 15 years. I can't remember. I would have to look that up. But that's what it screamed to me, is that, yeah, he's not doing what Diddy did when it comes to it. He's like, nah, we're not gonna do that.
Right. Now, Ms. T make a good statement. She says Jay-Z was not included in the first one that was filed back in October. I wonder what changed and what made him be added to this one. Now, I can't remember the year. What was the year that these claims actually happened? Do you remember?
The actual year, I can't remember, but she was 13, supposedly.
Okay. I can't. I don't know exactly the time frame, and that's my fault. Anybody know? You'll drop it in the chat. But it goes with the same situation that they say with Diddy and Bill Cosby. Why you wait till now? You know what I'm saying? And we all felt like when they attacked Diddy, I ain't gonna say attack Diddy. When these claims came out about Diddy, there was gonna be a lot of people that followed, and I don't think they're finished anyway. But now somebody changes the whole claim from the first one, which Jay-Z was not included in, but now he's included. Do you think this person was coerced to do that? Or I don't get it. If you're gonna make a claim on Diddy, Jay-Z was there and Jay-Z was involved in the same story, why was he not included then? That don't make sense.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. The rabbit hole has started when it comes to Jay-Z. So we shall see. Yeah, because if you've been done wrong, and there's a group of people you done wrong, file a complaint, and it's just one person, and then November, December, 2 months later, there's been a like, hold on, let me not now that old complaint that I filed, like now I want to add Jay-Z as person number one, because what they say, complainant 2 and 1, and now Jay-Z's the second. So
it was A and B at first.
AM, right.
Jay-Z was the one who was involved with the touching and all that extra stuff, and then he sat back, and then it was then it was Diddy, and it was still a third person. That third person has not been mentioned yet, and I'm wondering why. Is she gonna recant this one, come back with another motherfucking a complaint, and add a third person?
Add a third.
It's like, how can I trust this person? And I understand when it happened, she was 13. I don't know how old she is now. If we know how old she was now, then we know how long ago this shit happened. But yeah, the rabbit hole is now starting to get a little wider and wider, and people gonna start falling in that motherfucker. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I stand on it when I say that lawyer, he gonna talk. He will talk soon. That's what I will tell the people that are listening right now. Hit that like one time for the one time. He will talk within the end of this week coming up. We got Monday to Friday. He will respond sometime between now and Friday. That's the type of person he is. If you look up his track record, when it comes to, high profile trials and things like that, he's kind of held, from what I'm looking at, as a very successful trial lawyer. When it comes to Deshaun Watson, the Houston Texans player that we know about, he was the lawyer in that case, and that gathered up 30 women who, when we talk about women who he was, he was a part of that. There was another case which wasn't dealing with a celebrity that he did as well. There was another one. So yeah, we talk about these lawyers and the Ben Crumps and all this stuff when it comes to civil justice. And yeah, this boy here, he's not he's not new to this shit. He does it when it comes to these cases, man, and these big high profile things. So we shall see, but he will respond. I will say that. He's not gonna let this shit just,
Oh, most definitely. I don't think he will either. And this is what I think Ms. T said. This was 2000. I see she dropped that in the chat. But another thing she said, and I keep hearing, I've been hearing this since Diddy got locked up, is J-Lo's name. Her name has popped into this goddamn case so many times, but guess what? We haven't heard J-Lo say any damn thing. We haven't heard nothing come out that she's been accused or she's been involved. But a lot of people feel like J-Lo was around doing all of this, and she probably was involved with Diddy during these times. But why you think she hasn't came up in this case yet? Because I know for a fact, they digging into everybody, every relationship that he's had. They done question every goddamn body. But J-Lo has not been mentioned yet. But yeah, we definitely gonna see, and I expect to hear a lot more soon. Like you said, the lawyer's gonna be speaking soon. And one thing I was gonna say, you know more about this lawyer than I do. Do you think he'll take a case that he can't win?
Yeah, man. Something about the slick hair. When you see, with that, you see them older white guys with that slick back hair where they just put the grease in their hair and slide all the hair to the back. Like, something about them. That's some stereotypical shit. But I don't know, man. Just looking at them, for when it come down to the antics and whatnot. Like, I'm looking at his Wikipedia page. He parked a World War I functional tank in the front of his house, like on some statement shit. Got the whole HOA up in arms and got all type of citations and shit. Like just doing just outlandish shit like for attention type of thing. That and these is character. Like your actions, your everyday actions are character witness to the way you are, and I you know, it just looks a little weird to me. Some of the things I'm reading on his when it comes to his file, you know, I done ran across his docket and whatnot. So,
So he sound like he with the shits, like, you know, he
yeah,
one of the ones that, you know, I don't give a damn if you did it or not.
outspoken.
I'm here for the publicity and for the
Yeah,
check.
outspoken like a, you know, he gonna say it, he gonna tell it, he gonna find a way to tell it, find a way to find it. You know, so and that could be a good thing, and that could be a bad thing. That's not all bad that people are like that, because some, you know, you got to be like that in certain positions and things. So I get it. You know, the politician aspect of it. You know, running for mayor and things like that. You know, he's definitely is looking like that's when he gets through with the law stuff. It looks like that's what he's gonna try to do, because that's what he's been tied to in his past. So I don't know. He's an interesting character. I will say that. I'm not gonna vilify him too much at this point because I don't know everything, but he's definitely a character. I will say that.
Well, if he's gonna make a transition from lawyer to politician, he's going out with a motherfucking bang. And you never know, this might be his intentions. Who knows? Because
Yeah.
everybody move for a reason. The way they move, they're doing it for a reason. So we definitely gonna find out real soon. I'm very interested in what Jay-Z is gonna do next. But yeah, any last words? I ain't gonna stay on here real long, man.
Yeah. Any last word? Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central, BBP. We're gonna talk about some things. We might not stay on this one too long, but you know, if anything comes out, of course, from between now and Tuesday, we definitely gonna talk about it. You know.
Absolutely. So make sure y'all tune in Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. Yeah, we'll be live. We got some things to talk about. And I was just telling Jizzle the other day, I said, if there's anything else that pops up between now and then, I'll change the thumbnail. And look, I got to go change that motherfucker, right?
Yeah. That's how it be. Shit.
Man, it's news happens every goddamn day. It's just the way the world works, man.
Yeah, but shit, I'm about to go on back to it though. I'll holler at you though.
All right, bro. Appreciate you for slide.
Yep.
So yeah, Mr. Hove, Jigga Man, Jigga who? Jigga what? Damn Hove.
Sean Diddy Combs. Now, this lawsuit was originally filed back in October in the Southern District of New York, listing Diddy as the defendant. But it was just filed today to include Jay-Z now, whose real name is Shawn Carter. Of course, he's the husband of Beyonce. The anonymous accuser alleging the assault occurred after she was driven to an after party following the MTV Video Music Awards. The suit says she was offered a drink that made her feel, quote, woozy, lightheaded, and felt like she needed to lie down. Shortly after, the suit claims Jay-Z and Diddy entered the room where she was resting, eventually sexually assaulting her. And now, just in the last hour, we are hearing from Jay-Z and his team of lawyers. They are denying the claim and say that they are the victims of blackmail, saying, quote, I will not give you one red penny, and my only heartbreak is for my family. Joining us now to break this all down as it's happening, News Nation Law and Justice contributor, former FBI Special Agent Jennifer Coffendorfer. Jennifer, thanks for staying with us on this.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
And so we just received a response from the victim's lawyer, really just in the last few minutes. Take a look. This is on social media. A lawyer, Tony Busby, saying Jay-Z has, quote, tried to bully and harass me and this plaintiff, but his conduct has had the opposite impact. He goes on to say that the allegations speak for themselves and he will let the facts come out in court, not in the media. What do you make of this real-time back and forth that we're seeing between these two parties tonight?
Well, it is interesting, and I think it's because Jay-Z came out so strongly and said, listen, I'm going to go after you. And then he filed a suit quickly on the heels of the other suit against Busby and the accusers. So because of that, you're seeing this taunting sort of back and forth in the media.
Do you believe that we may see Jay-Z face a judge? And if so, when would we see him in court? Any indication there yet?
Well, we're definitely going to see him, I believe, on this suit. There are so many details. You know, they describe a house, a driveway, another woman being there. They discuss about a driver taking her. So she's locked into this story now, and that means there could be additional witnesses to corroborate her story or refute the story.
Yeah, I know you've mentioned the specificity of the details really stand out to you in this filing. Do you find it strange that the filing originally did not include Jay-Z, just Diddy, and now Jay-Z is suddenly added today? I mean, does that make Jay-Z's addition in any way less credible, or is this not in fact so unusual?
It's not unusual when they're still digging up information and facts to prove the allegations that they're trying to make. In addition, remember, this 13-year-old says there's a female there. That has not been disclosed either. That will be very interesting because she could be culpable in this as well.
Yeah, that is interesting. Do you expect we are going to be seeing other celebrity names added and refiled in other lawsuits involving Diddy?
I do. I think this really has a web that wraps around many different people, and I think we're going to see a lot more people named.
Tell me.
All right, we're going to cut it off right there, man. And I just heard what I needed to hear. And that goes back to, I believe, Miss T saying there's a female that was there as well. J-Lo, I hope that wasn't you, sweetheart. I hope that wasn't you. Yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. I ain't want to stay on here long. I ain't like all of you YouTubers. I can drag this shit out for 2-3 more hours. But what's in front of us is in front of us. And there's a lot more yet to come. Believe it. Ho! Boy, you in some shit, boy.
Came up from the bottom where the problems kept coming, but these niggas send threats, but they never did. Dirty on 85, slow, taking it easy. I don't want nothing to keep me from you. Look, sparring session when I'm punching these, the deuce of hazard. Motor glitching, slide across the car like that's one ignorant bastard. Smooth operation. It'll take a dose of Adderall and a power shot of B12 to fuck with Nathan. Bear witness to the bear's vision. They scared shitless. I'm numb to everything they say. I got impaired senses. Body to beat.
Global, baby. What you rapping about in that song, boss man?
Stand alone, nigga.
Global.
I remember the day that we met. All that I wanted was sex. You came along with that tight little dress. You wiped the sweat off of my chest. I felt I was blessed. Oh yeah. A moment I'll never forget. That's when I winked and I blew you a kiss. You said you'd rather feel that on your lips, so that's what I did.
Real 96.3, the Wick's new #1 for hip hop and R&B. Your boy Cali Cole, excited because I got Boss Blake in the building, man.
Yeah.
The big dog.
Karma is real. Believe it.
Definitely tap in with bro, because he fired in, fired out, straight up. Stay tuned in. Karma's on the way.
Karma is real. Believe it.
You can try to run, but you can't hide. She know everything you done, so you can't lie. Gotta take it like a man, so you can't cry. But at the same time, deal with it now. But this is what living's about, and it's your turn right now. I am him. Bet you next time you will pipe down. Now that karma came back round. This is my legacy, nigga, and it will not be disrespected. Let's go. See, I created a lane, and I stayed there, and I did it without any of you motherfuckers. This is my legacy.
Stand alone, nigga. Boss man.
Hey, big bro, this one for you, man. I told these niggas I'm nothing to fuck with. This is my legacy.
Legacy. What are we talking about? A long-lasting impact of events, actions, and standards that are set in stone, forged by the fire that consistent hunger's well known. Legacy. That's nothing but passion invested on a crash course with a lasting impression to amass this sort of reflection. What do you do it for? Legacy.
Legacy.
Right out.
Please listen carefully. I don't need none of you calling me king.
Yes, sir. Face Card 2 dropping December 20th. Legacy. Coming a month later, baby. January. Still don't have a date yet. I will be dropping it soon, so you will be notified. But I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I'm in the lab, man. Y'all, I'm going to leave y'all with the latest single off the up-and-coming album, Legacy, man. Love me, baby. Like Jay-Z on it. I want grown women. Y'all have a good night, man. I'm out this bitch.
Love me, love me, love me, I remember the day that we met. All that I wanted was sex. You came along with that tight little dress. You wiped the sweat off of my chest. I felt I was blessed. Oh yeah. A moment I'll never forget. That's when I winked and I blew you a kiss. You said you'd rather feel that on your lips, so that's what I did. I walked over to her and then I just grabbed on them hips. Yep, that's when we started to kiss. Yep, she put her hands on my dick. I'm telling you, shawty was thicker than grit. The other chicks, I was just hit it and quit. It's something about it that's giving me fit. So later on, we took it back to the grill. Real. We got on the drink and we popped us a pill. She said, I'm loving the way that I feel. Good conversation, the shit was surreal. Shawty was chill. I'm loving the vibe, I'm loving the feel. She looked in my eyes and told me, come here. So get what I did. What's that? I walked over, gave her the feel. When you deep in them guts and you beating it up and she speaking and nothing. See, she had enough, so she begging to suck me. I'm cool with that, so I just took off the rubber. When I do what I do, it ain't no interruption. It's not a discussion, she thinking about cuffing. She thought I was bluffing, but baby, it's nothing. She can't catch a breath cause I'm suffering this muffin. Yeah, I think you should know that I don't do the frontin'. Shit, the way that I see that you running, I can tell that dick in your stomach. But this what you wanted, so I'ma deliver whatever you need. But you expect that I'm trying to exceed. You better believe I'm bringing the meat. Now when you fucking with me, know you fuck with a G. Now this a little different from body to beat. The positions you enter, you hardly will see. And you thought that you could take all of this meat. When I'm done with you, you gon' be falling asleep. And you gon' realize that your exes are weak. Cause all of them niggas come second to me. You better believe I'm head of the league.